It is a pretty hot late summer afternoon here in the South Bay as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Intended for quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of
the last few seasons. It's almost been sport for us in the media to see if Larry Fitzgerald was going to call it quits and cap off what I believe is a Hall of Fame career. But now he's entered season number 17, second on the all-time receptions list, just 171 catches behind Jerry Rice. And maybe he's found new life as he continues to pile up the big numbers.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Formation for the Cardinals.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. On the return is Pettis. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
The tackle made by...
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And his throw is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, McDonald.
Where's Jimmy?
Target Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds.
Jimmy is on the bench because that's where he belongs.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back.
This is my boy, Cole McDonald. Hawaii's finest.
Sing a song. Cole McDonald.
Cole McDonald had a farm.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Complete.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. McDonald sets to throw. Now they're staring at a 4th down.
Hey, 4th and 3 we can go for, right?
Yeah, 4th and 3.
You absolutely have to have
You
this
gotta be smart.
on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL
Anyone on the
football. They're going
second
to throw
floor.
on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. He can run for it, and he will.
I got it.
He's able to pick up.
Let's go, baby.
Taken down
To the
at
crib,
the
to the
27.
crib.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Nice. Nice.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Oliver. I might kick
On
the
first
Seattle
down,
nigga, bro.
McDonald
He's not answering
toward
any
the
of the
center of the
texts.
field, but it's incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Oh, design run for their wideout. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
38-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Being chased out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And DeAndre Hopkins with another catch. And let's face it, when Arizona made this trade,
Have you made any
there had to
trades?
be no one happier than quarterback Kyler Murray, who had been pushing his management to draft his college teammate C.D. Lamb out of Oklahoma. But when they made the trade for DeAndre Hopkins, they didn't need to do that anymore. This guy's an all-pro receiver. He's been the top 3 in receptions the last 2 seasons. And now with Larry Fitzgerald already there, and you add DeAndre Hopkins, the possibilities endless for the Arizona Cardinals in the passing game.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami Wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense.
What are your playbooks?
You want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Complete to Christian Kirk.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down.
Hey, look at the injured.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from
This
it.
nigga's out for 7 weeks.
49ers,
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And got his man.
Who's out for
complete.
7 weeks?
It's so close. He
Alexander
gets it to
Johnson,
the
the middle linebacker for
right there.
the Broncos.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the
Right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. Adjustment, you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Come on, bro.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And his throw here's incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
My bread and butter,
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First down, what are you talking about?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDonald. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's McDonald. Buying time to his left. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McDonald. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that 15 and a 1st.
2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Mostert.
Dang, what is his speed?
Into the end zone, touchdown 49.
80.
Taking it from 2 yards out, and the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Hey, let's go silver.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
What's up, my nigga saying you could?
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
What's Coach speed? He's like an 87.
Cardinals 13.
Yep, 86.
49ers 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I think he 86 speed.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. He may try and... Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
What?
Oh, that was dangerous.
Come on, G.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Sheesh. Sheesh, that nigga.
Throwing again. Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw on 2nd down, McDonald. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Nothing doing, barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, McDonald. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Cole McDonald with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And his kick is good.
Niners 17.
Okay, my use, I see how you do, GS. That nigga fast as F, ha ha ha.
To kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee
Yes,
at
sir.
the 25.
Now you got to put that nigga to the J in on how to put him in the bag.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
That was a good-ass move.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. The 30,
That was a good-ass move.
10, touchdown.
That nigga got me on that hella bad.
DeAndre Hopkins,
Shush.
75 yards.
See that?
And the Cardinals have once again taken the
We're trying to
lead.
figure out what teams still need to freaking
Good
have a
throw
team.
there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more
Damn.
comfortable
I gotta
in
believe
his
it, though.
second
That's
season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
49ers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
All right.
From the gun, McDonald. Open man is born. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. McDonald. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
For Deebo Samuel.
Gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bound that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
On third down, McDonald. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
On the 43-yard line.
On first down, McDonald got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
That was a pistol ball.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight
What are you
end.
doing? Hurry up, Austin.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. McDonald being chased out left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Oh, hell no.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
Field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray going for the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
If Cardinals lose, that's gonna be his excuse.
And finally out of bounds all the way down about the 2. A big-time game there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Lucky he goes, though. Should have never goes.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Mostert, and across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. they face a big two-point conversion here. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get
in there, boy.
For the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Cardinals. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
See you, big dog.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice catch there by Christian Kirk. Had 709 yards and 3 touchdowns in the 2019 season. I expect those numbers to continue to climb. This is a guy who can play in the slot, play outside, but the #1 thing about him, absolute explosiveness, especially after he catches the ball downfield. If you don't make the tackle right there, he's going to take it a long way.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run toss to the right with Drake. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
On the pickup.
Well, even I can figure out that DeAndre Hopkins is clearly one of the best receivers in the game. Over the last 3 seasons, over 1,100 yards in each season. And don't forget, defense.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown
about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
20! And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 8. That will be good for 37 yards.
and goal at the 8-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing is McDonald. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I feel bad for the guy,
nice
man.
gain of 8
Yes,
that time, but it's second and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On second down, Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Makes the score Niners 35, Cardinals 21.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cardinals take over first and 10.
Let's go now.
With their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Murray. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Out of the gun, McDonald dancing to his left. And now he's going to, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Oh, he had D-Hop.
Cole McDonald making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Niners 42, Cardinals 21. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould
He
now to
again?
kick it away. Fielded in the end zone.
What the hell? I leave the YouTube for like 1 minute.
He returns this to the 22.
Nah, I told the dude I'm not trying to be an asshole, like running up the score, but my nigga's a 60 overall quarterback. He needs stats. He was like, it's all good, bro.
At least you communicate with him.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud.
Oh my God!
35. And they finally
This
get him,
nigga
but not
D-Hop
before
is
he reaches
nice.
the 33-yard
I mean, that
line.
is single coverage, bro.
So the
That's
big
what I'm
play
saying, though,
changes
like,
the complexion of things. Here's
He's
first
gonna
and 10
catch
just
those.
outside the 30.
I know he's
Now
gonna
a
catch those.
desperation throw deep
hella
downfield.
nice today.
And that will be incomplete. They
Double
were
me?
going for a
Yeah, he's not double me.
consolation
At least you
TD.
communicated with him, LOL.
Time
Oh, there is no
run
double
out
me
now
this year,
on
huh?
this game. So the victory here for San Francisco.
Thank you guys for coming to the stream.
Too long. And it's
The
gonna
Niners are 1-0, baby. Let's get it.
Didn't you see me in
Oh, yeah.